Hi everybody, I'm Spanish Mermaid and welcome to my YouTube channel, Cooking with Spanish Mermaid. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a delicious 4-ingredient cookie. And it looks like this. Perhaps you might want to make some for Valentine's Day. Just a thought. Okay guys, so for this recipe we're going to need a couple of ingredients. We're going to need some flour, and then I put some extra flour aside so that when I'm ready to roll out the dough, that's what I'm going to sprinkle on top of my mat. Here we have some condensed milk, some vanilla, cubed cold butter. Here we have some Nutella, some of my delicious homemade jam, and I have here some Speculoos, which is Dutch cookie butter, which is delicious. And I have some icing sugar here so that when the cookies are done, you can actually sprinkle it on top, and this is of course optional. For utensils, I have a rolling pin. I'm going to use this one. I have a spatula. I have a duster. I have 3 bags. To keep it simple, basically we're going to take some of these fillings, we're going to put them in the bags, and that's how we're going to fill the cookies. And you need a bowl. Alright guys, so the first thing is that we're going to add the flour to this bowl. Okay. Secondly, we're going to add the cold cubed butter. Now we need to mix this in together and just rub it in because it needs to be sort of grainy. That's the result we're looking for. See how I'm just kind of moving it in, blending it. And it's important that the butter is cold, so when you're ready to use it, just take it out of the fridge. So I'm just kind of squishing things around. This will take a few minutes. All right, now I'm going to add the condensed milk. Now I'm going to add the vanilla. And we gotta mix all this together. Now the dough is gonna be a little soft. That is the nature of it. But if you find it a little soft, you need to be Alright, so this is the extra flour that I put aside, and I will use it to put on the mat, but I also use it to incorporate in the batter if I find it a little bit too sticky. So here I go. Alright. And I'm going to mix around. And at this point, I'm going to put a little bit of flour on the mat. There we go. We're going to plop this down here. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Your dough should look like. Okay, so now I'm going to take my rolling pin. You know that extra flour I keep putting aside? I'm going to dust it on here. Okay, and we're going to roll it out. Don't make it too thin because then the cookie will fall apart and we don't need that. But make it a nice thick cookie. Okay, and we can definitely start out with this. So you can make your cookie into whatever shape you like, but for me, I like to usually use cookie cutters And I'm going to use a circle one, and I'm going to use a little heart insert. So it's going to go like that. And I'm going to go like that. And then we got to take these out. Oh, got stuck a little bit. I want to push it out. We could just set this aside because we're going to keep rolling and making more cookies. So nothing's wasted. And we're going to make another one. Okay. And we're going to leave it here. Take this apart and leave that there. You will need to transfer these to a baking sheet, and I put parchment paper on mine. And I'll show you what mine looks like when I cut everything out. My cookies look like, and I've transferred them onto a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and now I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you the fillings that I am going to use and how I prep them. As you can see, I just kept it easy for myself. I used 3 Ziploc bags, and I put about 2 tablespoons worth of the filling that I wanted in it. And I wanted to just show you how I cut the tip very small. And it just comes out like that. Now I am well versed with knowing how to put a piping bag together with a proper tip. And if you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments below and I can do a video about that. Okay guys, so now that my oven is preheated to 350, we're going to put these delicious cookies in for 13 minutes, okay? Here I go. Alright guys, so now through the magic of video, the cookies are completely cooled down and they are ready to be filled. So what I'm going to do is take this cookie, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to start off with the jam and just do a little circle. And I'm going to put one of these on top. And there we go. I can fill that in a little bit more, so don't freak out. And here's a filled cookie. You will do this to all of the cookies. And I'm going to just put them here. Same thing. Turn it around. And now I'm going to do the speculoos. Now, this is a little bit harder to do, but that's okay. Keep on squeezing. You can see it's coming out. There we go. You can squeeze out some more. And I'll put this on top. What I'm going to do is use a little spoon and just spread it out a little bit. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can use any filling you like. But the speculoos does have a special taste to it that I think you will love. So that was not perfect, but you know what? That's okay because it's 100% edible and delicious. I promise you. And transfer it over here. spread it out. And we're going to do that. And we can push a little bit more. You have a delicious Nutella cookie. And to this, I'm going to dust a little bit of that icing sugar that I had earlier, just like this. And don't forget to subscribe and to check me out on Instagram as well at Spanish_mermaid. Thanks, guys. Until next time.